Offers plant care, and it looks like they offer a biopot, which is a 3D printed pot with sustainable materials derived from corn. So that might be the reason that the price is $54 here, because it does include this 3D printed pot that is kind of unique to this company. I will admit that I've never heard of this company before, but they are showing up pretty high in search results, and they do publish their reviews for everybody to see. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like people are having really nice experiences with them, and all of these plants look really beautiful. I love the moonshine sansevieria. Those ones are so pretty. So maybe I'll keep this one in the back of my mind for other types of plants that I'm looking to find. Looks like they have a lot of stuff. Let's look at Plant Vine. This website I have looked into before. They asked me if I wanted to work with them, and then I sent them my media kit and I never heard back. So they do have quite a few customer reviews for this specific plant, and it is a 5-star review system, and they're offering medium or large, and the medium is $55 for 2 leaves, and then the large is $120 for 4 to 5 leaves. Yeah. So I feel like that's a really good deal. $55 for 2 sansevieria whalefin leaves. I mean, how much does that shake up to be? Like $27-ish each, maybe. I'm not great at math on the spot, but definitely looks really nice, and we can see the reviews down here, and that is currently in stock, and it is $55, like I said. So that is probably going to be one of our better options for this plant, but let's see what's happening over on eBay. Okay, so we have a variegated whale fin, we have just a bunch of different kinds of whale fins, so I would say that eBay would be a really great place to look. This one is right now $30 and has a buy now option, which is really nice. So definitely there are options for buying online with this plant. And then let's see about Etsy. Oh gosh, there's a lot on Etsy. Yeah, you guys are good. You got even variegated ones. I would kind of be interested in getting a variegated one. I'm not sure. But a lot of people were asking about this specific plant, and there are a lot of resources online where you can find it. And maybe even check your local cactus nursery if you have one. We actually have a cactus nursery here in Tucson that carries whale fins, and I was really surprised when I found that, but it was very exciting. Okay, the next plant that we have on our list is the Burley Marks Fantasy. And a lot of these plants I've already searched for because I've wanted them myself. So what I'm seeing here is none of these plants right here are the Burley Marks Fantasy. They are Burley Marks philodendrons, but not the Fantasy. Let's see. Okay, we have an option for Steve's Leaves and NSC Tropicals, Glassbox Tropicals, Frosker. Let's check that one out. I'm not sure. Right, okay, so Steve's Leaves is the only place that I have ever seen someone get this plant, and it was my friend Adam, and his is absolutely beautiful. It has like tripled in size, so it has always been really, really happy with him. It is $40, which I feel like is a pretty nice price for this plant. Steve's Leaves pricing is usually really, really fair, which I really respect about them. You can just see the size, like the basic size that you're going to be getting. And then obviously it's not in stock right now, as we can see, so I would just enter in my email address and get emailed when this product comes back into stock. And with Steve's Leaves, they usually restock their plants every Friday morning-ish. That's when I usually get emails, and when you do get that email, you're going to have to get on it really quickly, because if you don't, it'll be sold out in a few minutes, which is a crazy thing. So let's look at our next option, which is NSC Tropicals. Also out of stock, and it has another option to enter in your email address when you want to be notified about it. And this price is $65, so that is significantly more than Steve's Leaves. And the problem with that is we don't know exactly what our plant is going to look like. NSC Tropicals does make really nice plants, but their photos on their website are not always super telling of what kind of plant you're going to be getting, or not that, the specific plant you're going to be getting. So with Steve's Leaves, we can sort of see this photo and kind of have an understanding that our plant would look something like this. Whereas with this website, NSC Tropicals, this just looks like a stock photo of the plant, like from a botanical book, which is beautiful, of course, but I'm kind of interested to see what my plant is going to look like. Is it going to have 3 leaves? Is it going to be in soil? All of these things. So that's just something that I kind of look at when I look at this kind of stuff. I would be a little bit more hesitant to order it from a website that didn't have a photo like this one. So that's just a personal preference. But I do know that NSC Tropicals is a very trusted seller, so I feel like it would be fine if you did order it from here. Okay, next one is Glassbox Tropicals, and you can see here, I think this is a pretty clear photo of what the plant is going to look like. It is 3-leaf cutting, so you're probably going to be getting a cutting that is rooted. Something that I really enjoy is that this website has shown us just general information and plant care. I really like when websites do that because it is a really great way to just get information about plants in general, and I have learned a lot about plants through things like this. So the shipping size is a tip cutting with at least 3 leaves, so you know exactly what you're getting. So Glassbox Tropicals seems to be a shop that is a little bit more related to enclosures for like frogs or just like a tropical enclosure like a vivarium. I've seen a lot of people use Burle Marx Fantasy in a vivarium and it does really, really well, so that's super cool. Okay, so this website could be legit, but also, okay, we have other plants with photos, but when a website doesn't have a photo, I just immediately kind of write it off because I don't know what the plant actually is going to be looking like, because especially with online ordering, you want to have an idea of what you could get. So I don't know. In any case, it is out of stock for a cutting or a potted plant, so let's just move on. All right, so it looks like there's nothing on Etsy for Burle Marx Fantasy, and then let's check out eBay. And there's 2 options on eBay, which are bidding. So one of them is $30 right now, the other one is $47, and you can probably look on here and get better, photos of what it might be. So I don't know, I think that there are definitely some significant buying options for this specific plant, and if you are unsure of places to find it, I hope that this helped you. Of course, the websites that are coming up for me are websites in the United States and ship within the United States. I feel like it would have been really difficult for me to make this applicable to people in a bunch of different countries, and I know that a lot of my audience does not live in the United States, but I thought that this would be a really great way for you to see how I find plants so that you could apply it to your own searches in your country and for all the plants that you want to find. Okay, so a plant that has recently come up as being super popular since Kaylee Ellen put out her Hoya video is basically just like the Gray Ghost Hoya carnosa or the like Josie Gray Carnosa compacta, things like that. So let's look up Gray Ghost Hoya carnosa and see what comes up. So we have this website. And then there's another website that I know for sure has it. It's called AH Hoya, or like Hoya, but I think it's AH Hoya. And I've never personally ordered from them, but I think that Julie Nicole has ordered from them, or somebody on YouTube has. So maybe you can check out her video if she has a review for it. I will have that link down below if it exists. If I'm just making something up, I'm gonna ignore that I said that. So we have here a Hoya carnosa Gray Ghost rooted cutting. And the photo looks like a gray ghost. And this website is based out of Thailand. So we can see down here that it says, I don't know how to pronounce that first word, but it's based out of Thailand, founded in November 2010. Okay, so I have never heard of anybody ordering from this website, so I don't know how legit it is. And if I did ever order from this website, it would probably be just to like experiment. They have a lot of different plants, it seems, like Hoya rooted cuttings. They have an entire section for it. So lots of really beautiful prices and plants. So if you are interested in maybe risking it to get one of these, this might be a nice place to do it. But another company that I know for sure has it is AH Hoya, and you might be able to find out more information about them online rather than this other company that I've never heard of before. Maybe they're a well-known company and I just am living under a rock. But in any case, they have the Compacta Jody Silver right here, and I have seen the actual Gray Ghost here. There we go. Carnosa Gray Ghost. And with this website, I'm pretty sure that you fill out an order form and they will let you know if they have it in stock or not. A lot of international sellers do their business like that. So if you are interested in ordering from an international seller, you will have to make sure that they have the plant in stock. How to order? Oh, price list. That's what I want. Price list. We're just going to search the Gray Ghost. Okay, so the Carnosa Gray Ghost is being sold for $50 on their website, and it currently says it's sold out. And then let's look up the Jody Silver. They said that that one is $300 for the Gray Ghost Compacta. So $300, and we don't know how big the plant is exactly, But you can also see here, like, let's look up Calistophylla. Okay, the Calistophylla longleaf is $8, and I'm pretty sure it comes with like 2 to 3 leaves per plant. So I don't know, if you can get a bunch of Hoyas in an order, it might be worth it. So this is another company that you could possibly import Hoyas from. They definitely could carry the Gray Ghost and the Jody version. I'm also pretty certain that this plant is not going to be available on Etsy, but let's just check. Nope. And then let's check eBay. Oh, there is one on eBay. Okay, so the Carnosa Gray Ghost has 33 minutes left in this